I don't think this is going to be as smooth as Triple Whale and Shopify. How many people here have heard of Revo? Raise your hands. You guys are being very nice. Thank you. All right, now I want to give you guys a scenario, and I hope it's not too late to do this, but I want you to put a hand over your eyes and cover your eyes, close them, and I want you to imagine yourself being back at home, walking into the same place you always shop or get your coffee. All right, think about the place that you know the owner of the store. Maybe it's a restaurant, and you walk in and they welcome you, they welcome your family, they know the dishes you love, they seat you down in your favorite table. If you're in Bloomingdale's, they take you to the back, the private showroom, they have a stack ready to go of all the clothes that you've always loved. They're helping you with your returns. They have all your credits, everything's ready to go, gift cards that you might have gotten at your birthday, and it's an incredible VIP experience. All right, now you can open your eyes just so you don't fall asleep on me. But every brand has, whether they have a brick and mortar store or not, they're always looking to give that kind of experience online. But it's so darn hard. First off, there's 100,000 traffic visitors. You don't know who's who. You try to get them to log in, but no one ever does. You get them to refer a friend. They do it. They can't find the credit. They've purchased 10 times, but when they get to checkout, they're still asked to log in again. And then they go to subscribe for a box, they have to log in again. It's all just broken and disjointed. And this is why, famously, I've been peddling loyalty programs for a very long time. And famously, and we shouted this at the top of the mountains, we got 5% redemption, 5%. That's the average redemption rate of points across an entire brand's point balance. 5% month over month. And brands were like, okay, that works. And so Rivo was born because there's not enough loyalty programs in Shopify. There's only about 10,000 of them. And our founder was like, you know what? I'm going to build one anyways, because it still is a broken experience. It's supposed to be a program built for your #1 ambassadors, your best customers, and yet you still make them jump through hoops. And it was just nearly impossible to even get them to redeem points, perks, and benefits they've earned that you want them to use. And if anyone here is in accounting or a CFO, loyalty programs are a nightmare. With 5% redemption, 95% just growing and growing and growing. You give points for everything. You bought your first order, you like on Facebook, you subscribe to the emails, and all these points are adding up, but they can't figure out how to use them. They forget they have them, and they move on. And now these big brands have the CFO saying, what the hell are all these points? They're the biggest liability on our books. We need to get rid of them, and then you can't get rid of them, and then you're just going in circles. And so Revo's founder has been developing on Shopify for about 20 years, and he discovered that becoming an embedded app into Shopify, really leaning into their tech, they have incredible tech between flows and theme builder, and then their new customer accounts and multipass. And what he discovered was if we make it extremely easy to log someone in and keep them logged in, the program will work. It's that simple. It's not about the program and the strategy. It's simply about making it super seamless to leverage the benefits and the perks that you've gotten. And sorry, I didn't switch to the next slide. This is the only slide I got for you guys. I didn't want to bore you with them. Sorry. And so you'll notice, yes, there's 10,000 loyalty apps. This isn't new. There's nothing fancy about it. It just works as it was always meant to work. Revo's average redemption rate is 40 to 70%. And all we did to do that was embed into Shopify and make it one click to log in and keep them logged in. When they come back to the site, the amount of tech we have today, how the heck, I've been buying coffee pods, and I might have said this story in our roundtables, but I've been buying coffee pods for 10 years from the same company. I won't say their name, but it rhymes with espresso. And every single time I go to the site, a pop-up comes up saying, your first order, you get 10% off. Then I go to the checkout, I always buy the same pods. I have to scroll all the way to the bottom to find them and add them back in. Then I have to log into my checkout. I always forget my password, always. And then the credit card form doesn't work with the autofill of Chrome, so I have to go on PayPal, which still makes me log in. I don't know why I haven't switched in 10 years, but it's the most ridiculous experience of my life. And so the entire purpose of Revo was to remove all that noise, make it super, super, super easy to log in, keep them logged in, and integrate with the entire tech stack to make the entire experience a VIP experience. All right, so that's the entire thing. Make customers feel like the VIPs that they deserve to be, that they've been shopping with these brands for so many years, and you're still making them do these crazy things. And so Revo, we're based out of 4 main products. The first one is called Revo Accounts. This is the heart, the beating heart of Revo, what logs you in and keeps you logged in. Every time you come back to the site on any device, it recognizes it's you. It says your name on the banner. Welcome back, John. Welcome back, Martin from Quickfire. Your free shipping has been auto-applied. And through our integrations with all our tech partners, you don't have to log into subscription tools anymore. You're already logged in. You don't need to search for your order number. You don't need to search for your order date. Everything is ready, loaded up. Every product you've ever looked at, every product you've ever bought, any wish list or favorites you want to create, it's all just waiting for you. Someone gives you a gift card, it loads up on checkout. You have 100 points, there they are, ready to go. The path to purchase is super fast. Now, this is a room full of agencies where we're very blessed. Around 45% of our clients came from agencies. And you'll notice so many logos here, and 90% of these logos had a loyalty program already. And all of you understand what it is to like take up project time, right? Like, oh my God, we already did this last year. We already implemented a program. It took 6 months. It cost so much money. It was so difficult to integrate everything. Why the hell are all these brands wanting to go through that again? Well, Revo was built differently. We built purely and solely for Shopify. And what that enables to do is create 1 to 3 week migrations, lift and shifts. We handle all of design, dev, and strategy unless the agency says we'll do that, which happens often, and then we will not tell that to the brand. And you know, some of these logos, if you looked across their loyalty programs, they were all cookie cutters. They were all the same 15 pre-built actions. And that was kind of like the flex. You click a bunch of buttons and all these actions are now rewards you can grant points for. And it was difficult to build them. You needed APIs and webhooks, and it took R&D, and it was crazy. And then Shopify released something called Flows, which was pure magic. And I'm sure a lot of you have used it, but it's incredibly easy to build on. But you need to be an embedded app to properly use it. And so Revo, you know, we didn't want to go agnostic and spread ourselves too thin. We went deep into Shopify, and it's allowed us to take advantage of Flows and Theme Builder. Theme Builder builds the actual landing page. Flows is what it rewards the actions with the benefits and the points and the perks. And in 1 to 3 weeks, we're able to lift and shift or create brand new programs across some of the biggest brands, migrate all the data, super smooth, super easy, no big deal, and it unlocks flows to be used to build additional actions that brands have always wanted to. Unique to them, unique to their customers, built for their community. No more cookie cutters. Those days are long gone. And it's been recognized. So yeah, we've been around 3.5 years. We launched the agency program about a year ago. It's grown beautifully. We have about, I would say, healthily 500 to 600 agencies in the US that we work with. Now I'm on a mission with Rachel Jacobs to conquer the UK, and hopefully you guys will help me on that journey. But yeah, that's it.